first time in a long time, but it seems like just yesterday when we were side by side. Beast mode, no one's blocking our way. These other guys tried it, but them man ain't got the skills of Braden and Davey, brazen and raging, bringing you the thrills and spills. Right here in full gear, about to blow up like TNT. Us man are too sweet, Brady DVP, the BDElite. Right here in full gear, about to blow up like TNT. Us man are too sweet, Brady DVP, the BDElite.
Hello. I'm not Davey Portman, nor am I Braden Harrington, and none of them are here. So if you're here, and you're thinking to yourself, why aren't they here? Well, you're shit out of luck, unfortunately, because you've got the B team today, slightly better than Bo Dallas and Kurt Hawkins, but only slightly. I'm also doing on the fly work here on my OBS. So my intro's just gone all the way tits up, but that's okay because we'll fix it in a second. Nevertheless, what was my intro going to be? Oh yes. I'm joined actually by two very special friends underneath me in the OBS. First of all, he was my opponent at upNXT Summer. He's here to make amends. He's not very good at flag matches, and it turns out he's also pretty rubbish at Mario Kart as well. But he is here, so welcome, Chris Leone. Yeah, and so what Leone doesn't realize is that no one actually can fucking hear him, which was on purpose, because that's my fault. Don't worry, Leone. You hang out. That's okay. He is unmuted, so that's fine. Let me. No, this is just 2 seconds, guys. Apologies. This is the one thing I always forget to fucking do ahead of time. Test, Leone, you want to test? Yeah, I know. No, but there's good news because I'm very good at this. This is when I try and change things up. This is what happens. So that's okay. Show hasn't started yet. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4. And Leone, how are you, my friend?
Dickie, I am great. Have I finally been uncensored?
You have been uncensored. I've let you off the hook. Give me your intro again so I can get to the real main event.
Yeah, all I was saying was you're expecting me to make amends, but we've got a Cody Rhodes match tonight, so I'm in full Homelander mode tonight. Let's go, Cody. Okay, great. Fantastic. And with me is actually a very special guest because he is. You usually hear him on the post-wrestling UFC or MMA part of the website and on some of the shows, and you will actually be able to hear him this Saturday/Sunday morning for the UFC 266 post show with Phil Chertok on all your post-wrestling free feeds and live on the YouTubes after the show. But he is also a wrestling aficionado. He is Mr. Eric Marcotte. How are you, my friend?
I'm fantastic. A bit on the tired side, but that's life.
Now, the show's about to kick off because, as always, I like to run a bit fashionably late. But when you're relatively new to watching weekly wrestling again. You had a period where you just listened to podcasts and so forth, and that's fantastic. But I remember talking to you a wee while ago, after around the time that Punk and Bryan were rumored to be coming in, and I said to you, "Hey Eric, will CM Punk bring you back to watching, regular weekly television?" And do you remember what you said?
I believe I said no, but Bryan Danielson on AEW would.
there you go. And so I thought to myself, what a better way to have you on your first proper watch-along than the debut episode of Bryan Danielson on AEW. So here you are. However, you can catch Eric on the Extreme Rules watch-along this Sunday. Have you just lost your mind now, or...?
Wow. When people request things, I just usually say yes.
Right. Okay, I guess when the forbidden door is open and the breeze is flowing through, I guess, so...
We went from the summer of Punk to the autumn of Eric. 2 shows in 1 week for wrestling, damn.
And an MMA show.
Says the guy wearing his shirt as well.
That's right.
Very fashionable.
It's a collector's item now, no longer for sale.
We're all just shills here. Look at what Dickie's wearing. Oh, I'm ashamed of us.
All right, well, Dynamite has started on my screen. Now, Leone,
Yes,
you're
sir.
a little bit behind.
So it's on my screen as well. Right now, they're showing the match graphic for MJF and Pillman. And
I've
now
got Ruby.
Britt versus Ruby.
I have Bryan Danielson walking to the ring.
All right, so
Oh,
you
nope,
are a little bit ahead of both of us.
I won't spoil anything.
Oh, wait. Is Danielson... this match is starting the show?
Yes, it is.
Wow. Interesting. That's very interesting. His music just hit for me.
Yeah, his music just hit for me too.
Okay,
So
so,
if
I'm probably...
If you have the
20
ability
seconds
to pause your live
find out.
on-air broadcast, I've also got some sound coming through. If you guys are able to hear it, is it?
in. I can hear sound coming through as well.
I think I only sound I'm hearing, I think, is from my feed. I don't know if I'm getting anything from you.
That's all right. It's just coming from my iPad, so the mic's either picking it up or it's not. It doesn't really matter.
Okay, I have it paused.
This is interesting that they're starting off with this.
Yeah.
What's main eventing then? Is it Cody Black or is it the Women's Championship?
It'll be Cody Rhodes, obviously.
Okay.
Why do you even ask that question?
I don't know. I thought they might want to put their one title match in the main event.
Oh, no, for sure, but that's not happening. Oh, right, I see what you mean. The women's one. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's Cody. It's also, who's winning? Cody or Malakai Black?
Malakai should
No,
win.
it's Cody. For fuck's sake, Leone, we just did this. The answer is always Cody.
I understand what should happen and what will happen may not be the same thing.
Right.
So this is very interesting. Because I was thinking, are we getting at the end of Danielson Omega? Are we getting a Hangman Page return? Are we getting some kind of like New Japan guy coming in for the first time? This match starting, it makes me think that we're probably not going to get any sort of debut or surprise or return.
Well, Rishi in the
match.
chat has said that it was announced that Ruby and Britt will be the main event during the AEW pre-show.
Okay.
And he had the assumption that Cody Malakai would open the show, but it's not. So knowing our luck, this means that Eric's just gonna fuck off after this match, and it'll just be he's like, I've had a long day. I came to see what I wanted to see. Anyway,
immediately gonna
hello
switch it
chat
to the
room,
best of
Twitch chat room. So we
Rishi.
didn't have a chance to say hello. Let us know if anything is not sounding or looking right. But yes, Eric, you might want to have a kip immediately after this to get up and watch the next G1.
I was tempted. I was actually tempted, but I'm not gonna do it.
No, it's a bit of a marathon, even for somebody your age.
Yeah. I can't be staying out to watch that fucking Udro match. Come on.
Look how happy Brian looks.
Some people trying to do the he's gonna kick your fucking head and chant. It's not happening. Yeah, you get holy shit chants. That's what we can do.
Yeah.
Wednesday night watch along. Hello Kendall. Hello Chris Elliott. Hello Adam Pearson. Sorry that we aren't your favorite friends, but we're your
Yeah,
favorite
probably
beer
a few
friends.
disappointed people out there tonight.
Yeah, that's right. Hello Rishi. We've got the people here.
Maybe we can find them in the crowd.
Oh God.
From the angles I've seen from pictures, it looks like they're maybe like second level facing the ramp. So I don't know that if we would see them unless they did a specific close up on one of them.
Right. So. Jesus. Yeah. I mean, for everybody who's complained, I think, in the past about how we haven't had proper New Japan Kenny, there is a chance that we just get him tonight as of a request by Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson's like, look, I'm not here for the fucking goofy shit, alright? You can go back to that afterwards.
I was hoping for a comedy match this whole time.
Of course. Yeah, Omega comes out wearing his Jasmine Halloween outfit.
The eyes of the world are on New York City. The eyes of the world are on Dynamite Grand Slam.
Don Callis at ringside. Normally in an Omega match, he's here with us.
Yeah, well, we lucked out on that one. How about this kick by the American Dragon?
Well, the importance of this match, Tony, is the fact that Callis needs
You know, I think this hair is a good look on Brian. I like it.
Of course he does.
That's what really matters here. The respective hair game.
I mean, it's really coming down to the battle of the top knots in the promotion. You've got Bryan Danielson and Brock Lesnar, and
Yeah, both rocking the same look.
both rocking the same
I
look.
guess it's an in look right now.
The meat consumption on both of them is slightly different.
Right, one is zero meat, the other is nothing but meat.
That's
I
right.
hear Brian's back to eating meat. I hear
Yeah,
he's
that's
done with his vegan ways. Done with his vegetarian ways.
yeah.
Interesting.
I think he's still vegetarian, but not vegan. And that is.
I'll ask him later.
Yeah, exactly. Send him a text when he's finished the match. Oh, Rishi, no problems. It was actually, I wasn't sure if we were going to do one, and then you asked. So really, we are just doing a watch along for the one person that asked, which was you. So there you go. But
You're the real MVP.
But hey, you know, it's, chop the shit out of me, knee my head off.
What do you guys think Danielson's AEW schedule will be? Do you think he's going to be there every single week? Do you think he's going to be not necessarily part-time, but not maybe just like a couple times a month? And how much do you see him like in AEW versus maybe other promotions? I'm just wondering if that plays into why they went to this match now, because they know maybe they're only getting him 8 months out of the year.
Yeah, I think there's a chance it would be like that. I don't think we'll see Brian working in other promotions until the next year at the very least. I think you'll see him in AEW for a while. But,
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's not leaving for tomorrow to go to Japan. But
yeah, he spoke about like the quarantine there and how that's an issue for him right now. So
yeah, I'm just curious if he's going to be, CM Punk's on every show. Pretty much Rampage and Dynamite most weeks. I wonder if we'll get that same level of Danielson in the immediate future.
well, he's coming off a pretty long layoff for him, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think, I think it's one of the things that I've also seen as well, which has been to do with this whole, like, the next 3 years are going to be big for guys like CM Punk, guys like Cody Rhodes, guys like Bryan Danielson, because kind of after that, they're probably a lot of these guys are probably looking to sort of wind things down. And
Yeah.
you really have to like use this time wisely to not only get interest in your product, but also use that time to get the younger guys up to a level. So I think CM Punk and Bryan Danielson are on the same level with the whole, they're here to have fun and to wrestle, but it's really about the the younger guys. I guess with Bryan, he's maybe got a few bucket list matches, which one of which we are watching right now, as his chest is looking like a fucking hamburger. But yeah, I don't think Bryan or Punk are here to like be champions, but I think they're also still here to have fun and fall back in love with wrestling again.
Yeah, I can see Bryan not necessarily winning the championship. I could see Bryan having a lengthier title program. I don't necessarily know if I see Punk like challenging for the AEW title while he's here. Maybe he does, but I see Danielson definitely. I don't know if Punk will do that. Maybe he does.
Well, I mean, with Punk, it's naturally what we want to see is him enter into a feud with Tony Khan and cut a bunch of pipe bombs on the. That's all he's here for. We I thought
we were gonna say a 6-month program with Hook. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, look, you know, I think the other thing too is they're probably getting paid quite a bit of money as well, and so it's sort of like, even though they won't be wrestling every week, it's like we still want you around, still want you in the show, still want. Sort of like what Christian's doing with like Jungle Boy and stuff like that, and Sting with Darby, you know, maybe associated with younger guys and stuff like that. AEW does the rub pretty well with the older veterans, so you know maybe that's that's kind of one of them.
Pretty much be like the Shawn Michaels comeback run, where he was never actually champion except for like the month he came back, but he was always still in that main event scene pretty much until he retired. So that's what you could do with a Bryan Danielson or a CM Punk for the same effect.
Exactly.
And Antonio, sorry, MJF and Brian Pillman Jr. There's some bad blood there, man. Bad blood there.
I think they did say at the start 30-minute time limit for this. Do you think we get a time limit draw?
Very
Is that possible?
Possibility, yes.
How many matches do they have on this show again?
5.
30 minutes, I don't think so.
4 and an interview.
They've got this. They've got the women's title match. They've got Cody. They've got FTR, Sting, and Darby.
Oh, they do. They got 5.
And then MJF, Pillman.
I must have fucked up my my graphics at the start. I think I only had FTR thing. Yeah.
I think they have 6 matches for Rampage.
They do. Rishi in the chat says that MJF's parents brought a sign to the event saying that they think he's an asshole.
Well, isn't that their fault then if he's an asshole?
I mean...
Yeah, they need to reflect on their parenting.
Yeah. I mean...
how did you raise this guy to be who he is now?
At some point, you've just got to, like, admit that there's nothing you can do to fix the mistakes that you've made, and you may as well just join in with everybody else.
Fair enough, yeah.
You got a problem, because even though I upgraded my my Zoom plan for this, it has just told me that my Zoom session is going to end in 10 minutes, and I need to upgrade to the...
Fantastic.
This is good.
Lovely.
That's all right. That's okay. It just... and says I should contact my my IT company. Why is it so
yeah.
That's all right.
I'm assuming the Twitch viewers can't see it, but there's literally like a big timer on the screen just counting down in the most ominous way.
And on Zoom, I don't even have it up. Where? Oh, yep. We need Justin Roberts to announce we have 9 minutes remaining. 9
Yeah.
minutes.
It has made this match even more exciting, to be honest. There is a race against the clock.
And I have not been paying attention. Did they announce this is going to be a commercial-free match? Because they have not gone to an ad break yet.
So I don't care because fuck's sake. Because I'm on Fight TV, so it's always commercial free.
Maybe the knees up here has turned things around. You're right, it could have. Look at that intensity in the face.
All right.
Shots and middle kick will continue to test the breathing of Kenny Omega. The hammer throw into the ropes, reverse Danielson. Comes off that top. Swinging a miss by Omega. Nice hammer shot by the American Dragon. Big time impact. Those wild blue eyes. Bryan Danielson.
Oh. Yeah, so it says I'm It's alright. Guys, just keep watching the thing.
Technology.
Hello, Chris Elliott, as well. Good to see you.
This has just turned into an absolute firefight. As now Danielson heading up, looking for the Hurricanrana. Brings in Omega the hard way. Danielson makes the crawl, the cover. 1, 2, no. I like how Danielson didn't release him on the Hurricanrana. He went down with him. He kept the legs clenched around the head as they went down to the mat. Putting even more impact, distributing even more impact on the shoulders and spine of Omega. Great point, Tony.
Unsurprisingly, this has been pretty good so
Once
far.
again, returning
Yeah.
to the arm, the shoulder of the AEW World Champion, Kenny Omega. What a way to start a program, huh? Good God. Couldn't get any better than this if you're a pro wrestling fan. You're right. Omega rolls out, and Omega with a Hurricanrana of his own. He planted his head. He planted his head on the mat hard. Now, the thing about this here is that you can't give Danielson a lot of time to regroup.
6 minutes left.
Trouble that Omega continued.
Yeah.
We gotta go.
Omega thinking that he's going to turn it
How bizarre.
right here. And standing everywhere here in the Arthur Ashe Stadium. Omega over the top.
Oh, nice.
Pressing on Danielson and Omega. His tailbone hit hard on the outside. These men taking amazing chances, putting their own bodies at risk to simply deliver their offense. Well, here it is again, like you said.
If this ends in disaster, the Twitch stream will just have to carry on without us.
Omega's lower back.
Keep us in your thoughts.
They will at least still be able to hear me.
Oh, there you go.
Well, I mean,
Oh, so- okay.
I don't
Put
think they're here
yourself
for
over,
that.
Dickie. Jeez.
That'll be fine.
I mean, they're here to see Eric out of retirement.
Often occasions, high-risk maneuvers. Omega was going over the top looking for the blue shadow, but no. Danielson rolls through.
Yeah.
Oh, Omega grabs the trunks. 2, and now Danielson, he's got the arms hooked, flips over to
Oh, okay.
could be over now. Look at the locked hands and ball the foot on the rope for Omega.
Did he ever use this in WWE?
Break it up.
I don't really remember.
Now that he's in sync with that one. I'll tell you something, Omega was smart enough in that predicament, Excalibur, to get his ass out of the ring. Yeah, what he's
Cattle mutilation.
mutilation locked in. His opponent is looking down face
He I'm pretty sure he didn't like post injury. I don't know if he did in his early days or not. That was during my dark period.
Yeah.
Yeah, chat saying rare once or twice.
Omega struggling to his feet on the ramp. And Danielson.
Oh my god.
He should have done. He definitely should have done cattle mutilation against Brock Lesnar.
That would have been something.
Big beefy bitch. Uh-oh. Ah!
Oh, God. I think that's the type of stuff he was referring to that he said Vince didn't want him to do.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah.
I love how the Twitch room would be able to see the exact moment each of us saw that. I paused my feed in an attempt to even like our feeds out, but the second I unpause it, it just jumps back to live. So yeah, what's the point?
What is the point? That's all right.
Now, here's the question I have for you guys. What must Omega do now to get immediate advantage of that?
Well, he is creating some distance between himself and the
So,
American Dragon.
if the Zoom goes down in 3 minutes, which assuming it is going to,
3 minutes remaining. 3 minutes.
I will. Hold on. I will put the. Yeah, fucking hell. Oh, they're gonna go to a break, guys. So I actually might use this time to try and redo the Zoom. We're in a break, okay? Because you guys are both getting commercial right now, right? So I will post the new link, and assuming that'll be the last time I have to do it, in the Discord again. So just jump back in, all right? So everybody,
Goodbye,
in the
Twitch viewers.
room, yeah, we'll be
We'll
back
see you
in 2 seconds.
as Up Next rolls on.
We gotta go!
Paul Turner at the 5 count now.
Dallas and Omega be happy to win this thing by count out.
You can still hear me, so all good.
Oh, Danielson just dropped. Bad trouble here, man.
Oh no.
Well, the V trigger hurt, I know, but I'm thinking that Snapdragon on the plexiglass, the LED monitor,
That was the money right there.
that was the one, man. Back of the head.
Omega might have been able to maneuver, deny a count out win here.
He certainly could have. But I think now he wants to put Bryan Danielson out for good.
Dallas should be whipped for wearing those shoes.
Oh, he's right. Yeah, he should be whipped for general purposes, actually.
Well, I started to feet, I'm going to work up.
Uh-oh. Slamming
Look at that chest.
Danielson in the timekeeper saying, well, yeah, JR, we are getting a great look at that chest.
That doesn't happen accidentally. That is a beating to the pectoral muscles from a heavy-handed AEW champion. But somehow, some way, Bryan Danielson is staying in the fight.
You know what? I'm telling you, this is smart for Kenny Omega. Use the water, take a drink, pull the water over your head while your opponent does everything he can in his power to get back in the ring. I think what would have been smarter if Omega just let Danielson get counted out.
Can't disagree with that.
Danielson beats the count into the ring here. And Omega now just barking. I tell you, Omega wants to prove he's the best in the ring.
Ridiculous. You got 1, 2. Oh, and what was good, everybody ended up in the exact same spot perfectly. Except Eric is currently Tito Ortiz. Which... And we're back live!
Hey,
Good timing. So good news and bad news. Good news is we're back with little problems. Bad news is the account still isn't recognizing me as a pro customer, so we will do this again in apparently 40 minutes. But luckily it's not every 5 minutes or something.
Yeah, I know. 40 minutes is fine.
So we're definitely getting the thing that Bryan Danielson, Daniel Bryan matches love doing, which is, oh god, he's actually hurt.
Yeah.
There are levels to this, and you thought you could come in here, a battered man, and hang with us. And
Yeah.
He's great, but I would still put Johnny Gargano as number one of the is he actually have a concussion right now?
is he dead?
Yeah.
I have Okay, to put things, this is the one that's popped into mind because it just happened a couple days ago, but Dickie and I, we were watching the Naito versus Zack Sabre Jr. match. And as we were watching it, Naito is selling the knee because his knee is made of fucking popsicle sticks and duct tape. And you're like, oh, Naito's selling the knee again. I guess this is going to be the story of the tournament. And then the next day, it's like, oh, no, he tore his MCL and he's going to be gone.
It was super fun. So, hey, things, sometimes it's good, it's the doubt. It's putting some doubt in our minds, I suppose.
At least it wasn't his neck for once.
Yes, thank goodness. Just want to shout out Chris Elliott, 10 months subscribed.
Wow.
To the channel. Well done. Yes, 10 months, and the lads are not here, unfortunately, but that you know what that means, though. Let's face it, guys. Braden and Davey not being here means one thing only. Nature is healing. So there you are.
Amen.
And Dragon suplex off the top rope. Don't be fucking... Remember, actually, Marcotte, you and I did do a one-on-one watch-along of Daniel Bryan versus Adam Cole on that fateful SmackDown.
Oh my God.
Where everyone was still stuck in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. Shayna Baszler debuted.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar had
What
the
a
toy
great
championship.
show. And it was a complete fucking accident.
Yeah.
The reason I
Oh my.
remembered that is because there was a spot where I believe it was Daniel Bryan on Adam Cole did a kind of like German sitting from the top rope, where I believe Adam Cole landed right on the top of his head. Unless my brain is censoring that and it's the other way around. And I'm pretty sure it was Adam Cole that landed on his head. But yeah, there was... thankfully, Vince was back because he had his own plane. But yeah, he was probably in the back just being like, fucking not letting these fucking guys wrestle like this anymore.
Danielson's left hand was down, and Omega took advantage of it. And now
Oof.
Danielson fighting his way back. Firing back all left jabs.
I mean, we'll be getting... We'll be... Oof.
Yeah.
That rolling elbow, that's a callback.
And now the shoulder capture.
Oh!
Oh my God.
So I'm thinking time limit draw for this one, I reckon. And I think that's why it's on first and not last.
That makes sense.
Well, we're approaching... I mean, it's almost half past, and I'm guessing, obviously, with probably about 5 or so minutes. There's 7 minutes left. Well,
they have 5 minutes to fuck everything up, but as it stands, this is up there amongst the best TV matches of the year.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell that AEW is treating this as a serious match because we don't have any Brandon Cutler bullshit out there. No Nakazawa holding his clipboard. Like, it's just Callis and that's it. They're just letting these two guys go.
Omega, a bit slow. Yeah. Capitalize. We may try this again here, Excalibur. With the headbutts to the back of the head.
yes, very, very reminiscent of Yujiro and Ibushi.
Oh my God.
Very little shenanigans. Just let them go. No, no! No! No!
Jesus Christ.
But still, quite a safe way to take it.
Yeah, he landed pretty much on his front, not his head.
Yeah,
It looked like a good landing. Yeah.
I'm sure he's disappointed with that, Leone.
Yeah. Damn it, I wanted to break my neck. Hey, there we go. Tony's calling it out too.
It saved him. Saved his life. Oh, it ain't ballet. Thank you, Jim. Turnabout is fair play indeed. Oh. He's like, oh, I'm allowed to do poison ranas? Excellent.
Okay, so as someone who doesn't follow New Japan, has anyone in New Japan kicked out of the One-Winged Angel?
No.
Kota Ibushi.
He didn't do it in
Ibushi,
New
okay.
Japan, though, did he?
No.
No, it was in DDT.
Okay.
So that was like, we're talking decade ago, at least.
So before Omega was Omega, pretty much?
Pretty much. I mean, I would say that if I'm remembering my revisionist history, that match in which Kota did kick out was kind of like, oh, that match
Well said.
with Kota, where Kota kicked out, was kind of like the start of Kenny Omega being Kenny Omega. But yeah,
It was a big match from what I know.
yeah, but it was before it predates New Japan.
That's how I got it out. Omega, he is depleted. We all are. Damn. And the fans.
Has there been, and sorry, because I can hear the audio from the feed, but it's a little lower compared to you guys. Have they made an announcement as how close they are to the time limit draw yet?
I think we're pretty close now. It's probably like 3 minutes.
Okay, they
can't
didn't do like
remember.
a 5 minutes remaining or anything like that,
I can't
right?
remember hearing anything.
Yeah.
I think the last time.
I think Justin Roberts is just enjoying the match.
So if we're gonna do it, I'm gonna guess it's gonna be something like Brian's got him in the LaBelle lock, and Kenny's saved by the bell.
Possibly.
Probably.
Yeah, it's good. Saved by LaBelle.
Saved by LaBelle. There you go.
We have confirmation in the chat that no time announcements have been made.
Like I said, Justin Roberts is throwing. He's fuck this job. I'm just gonna watch this.
He doesn't want to piss Brian off. He might strangle him with his tie again.
Oh man.
This is so. I think it's just hit me what I'm really actually watching here.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, this is amazing.
I don't think I ever expected. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
I think there's a reason they haven't been doing the time limit stuff. Oh,
Did you say 1 minute?
Yeah, we're at the end.
Okay.
that's right. Okada and Tanahashi ended with what, 11 seconds left. So
Yeah, that was also a tremendous match.
yeah, 45 seconds. Try to do a fucking Rainmaker. Paul Turner's like, where the fuck are guys?
Omega and Bryan Danielson have put on a clinic here.
Rhodes the headbutt. Face to face. And a right hand being delivered. And the kick. Danielson up to his feet.
Danielson getting the advantage. Here comes
Oh,
right back into it.
That was the bell.
well, lots of booze.
We couldn't even hear it over this crowd.
I mean, I think that's.
Brian's gonna put Paul Turner in a lapel block in a second.
I think that's a great use of the time limit draw, because you figure they're gonna have another match again at some point, during Brian's time here, and this sets it up perfectly, whether it's for a title match down the road or not.
And when the match is this good.
and they don't abuse it this much either. Like,
No,
you know, I can only remember less than a handful of times that we've had a time limit draw.
it looks like Brian's bleeding too.
Of course he is.
Out of the.
He's probably thinking he's not bleeding enough. Oh!
Danielson, after all of that, Backstage, Christian Cage and Jungle Boy. Look at Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus.
Thank God they were nearby, so to speak.
Well, that was a tremendous match.
This Friday night,
Yep.
Now I'm wondering how they're gonna fit the rest of the show in. An hour and 20 minutes.
coming up next, CM Punk before his
I mean, the tag match and the MJF match can both be pretty short. Like, neither of those needs to go longer than 10 minutes.
Grand Slam.
Nah,
I mean, even Cody Malakai Black is probably not going to be a long match.
hey, maybe it's another 4-minute squash with Cody standing tall at the end. Fuck. Can you imagine?
Man.
All right, so.
All right, guys. Well, I'll see you later. That's
Well,
it, right?
That's it.
Damn, that was outstanding.
See, if we've got any comments.
This goes out to those in the post wrestling Discord. I'm very tired. Don't test me with your demanding points, okay? Like, come on.
Oh, are you doing match polls?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you did.
I gotta-
Oh, you are. Good man.
Well, no one got any points anyway, so we didn't lose anything there.
That's what I'm saying.
But I gotta make up some ground on Dickie and the
Oh,
leaderboards.
right. Because someone was saying that they called that it would be a draw, therefore they. I mean, you know, in theory, you could for every match.
I addressed it earlier. People brought that up, and you know what I said? I said if a match results in a draw or a no contest, no points are awarded, and it does
Well,
not
there you
affect your win-loss record. Like
Yeah.
every match that has ever ended in a draw or a no contest on every poll we've ever done on the Discord.
This morning.
God damn.
It's what's best for business, Eric. Tough but fair.
I mean, you know, when I loaded up Discord just to have a look, and I guess I'm not surprised as to you know, that comment from, you know. Oh goodness.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Chris Elliott in the chat saying only football predictions can have a draw. And that's for a legitimate reason, because football always seems to fucking end in a 0-0 draw anyway. Sorry, 0-0 draw. All right.
Look in my eyes.
So
None of you guys are watching on US TV, so you're not getting the La Brea commercial that I just got. That show looks interesting.
And no such luck.
I have no
Yeah.
idea what the hell that is.
You're not missing out on much.
Oh, who's this guy? This is fucking guys on TV every fucking week.
I think he's a commentator in like the Cage
Exactly.
Warriors.
Did you see, hello Matty B in chat, what's going on? Watching Dynamite with a buddy. Me too. And Chris Leone.
Thanks, man.
Did you hear that Mark Henry's been fired from commentary already?
Wow, hell of a run.
How does Mark Henry get fired before Chris Jericho from commentary?
I guess the key to commentary is be shouty, be loud, because, you know, both...
Be careful, Punk. Don't kill someone jumping into the crowd
Oh
again.
my god, he's going to do it off the top rope, isn't he?
Do you think they'll still be putting Mark on their posters and the saddest attempt at diversity I've ever seen?
They're gonna have to. I don't know what else to go.
Oh my god.
Well, I think he's still doing the like pre-main event interview, even though the main event is the first match on the show most of the time.
Yeah, but yeah, is he going to be on the pay-per-view posters as the token token black guy? For now, I guess so. Until they start getting the very few people of color that they have into the sort of main event picture. You can wait a while. Someone's now apparently complaining about realistic selling. I prefer less realistic selling. Someone in the Discord is saying. What?
All right, sure.
So they just love Shawn Michaels, Hulk Hogan from 2005.
I love Shawn Michaels versus Hulk Hogan from 2005.
Oh, I got to get my Dr. Steve Brule gif out. Hold on.
Oh, so it's not an interview; it's just a promo.
Good.
I mean, what's the difference these days?
Yeah.
I hear people tell me that I need to be mad, and I need to be pissed off, and they want the old CM Punk. Well, trust me, I'd imagine eventually you'll see him, but be careful what you wish for. Hobbs, Team Taz. Half of y'all are from here and they don't even like you.
Ultimate babyface, CM Punk.
I tried to walk down that aisle in Mean Mug, and I came out here and I see and I hear all of you, and I just crack a smile. And really, what do I have to be mad about right now? And then
Oh, Taz is not going to like this. Punk's talking about his guys.
last week on Dynamite, they tricked me.
Someone else is going to come out. FTR is going to come out and say, "Stop talking about me."
No, stop talking about us.
Tully's going to be like, "Don't talk about the Pinnacle."
And yes,
The entire HFO gonna make their way out.
yes, I'm mad about it. But when my music hits,
I am watching
stage,
TSN on TV.
I can't help feeling the way I feel. That
Yeah.
soft feeling goes
TSN
away,
2 to be
and I come
exact.
out
The
here,
best of the
and
TSNs.
yes, it's a
I
love
feel like if Eric was forced to watch this on the TSN app, he wouldn't be here, to be honest. He'd be doing something better with his life.
smiling. And yes, I'm happy to see.
As long as they're not trying to tackle PFL on the TSN app, it's fine.
Of course,
Starting their prelims an hour late, they're just not showing the main event because
I can confirm that this show is better than a PFL card.
away from
So,
yes, I can also confirm.
They don't want to hear cult of personality. They don't want to see happy CM Punk coming out here and enjoying professional wrestling fans. And then, well, then I get really pissed off because it's been so long since I felt this. It's been so long since I had this. It's been so long since I needed this. I get pissed off because
It's good to hear him fired up again.
it's gonna take
I'm
this
like
away.
hanging on to every word.
So I mean, I'm ultimately,
Mine once again.
I'm ultimately sad
Sad.
because Braden and Davey and John Siino and Frank and everyone else in these 20,000 people get to see like a 4-hour fucking pay-per-view, including CM Punk also wrestle, and you know, Adam Cole and the Young Bucks and all this sort of stuff in one shot, and we're all like, we just get the first half and then
And you should have finished the job.
Just ask them.
Yeah, but we
to,
get to
stream it.
savor it over the course of two
Shut
two
up,
different
Leone.
shows.
a pathetic thing to say.
Got to hear cult
Oh yeah, true. There was Elevation too. So
Oh
it's
yes,
really
of course,
like
Big
a
Show.
5-hour
Yeah,
show.
they got the Big Show
Yeah.
match as well. Yeah.
Well,
And really, you slept on the legend of CM Punk, and it's not my job to wake you up. It's my job to tuck your ass in. Rampage, Grand Slam, Powerhouse Hobbs goes to sleep.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you lift him up, buddy. Oof. Curious how the energy of the crowd will be for that second hour of Rampage. Look, Kendall, I know what you mean, but I think if there's one show that's going to keep the energy, it's probably going to be this one.
UFC 266 on Saturday.
Is that what he was out here promoting? It's like, I used to be a fighter.
Yeah, I don't think
Stephen
he'll be
Amell.
making
Alright
the
then.
trip.
There you go. Turning Heels with John Siino and BDElite. Every
Shout out.
Monday on the Post Wrestling, on the upNXT feed.
Oh my god.
It's fine. I'm not a real host, and I'm not pretend to be one.
They asked me to show the store one time, and I had no idea what it was. Just type in fucking upNXT merchandise on Google, okay?
There you go. It's brilliant. All right, great. Another ad. So, no timer has presented itself yet.
It will make its presence known.
Yeah, we probably got about till like 9:05, I think, until if it's 40 minutes, until that countdown hits again.
Fantastic. So that was a old school CM Punk promo. I think it's been kind of what some people have mentioned lately, which is how long until happy CM Punk was going to get a bit boring, and definitely seeing definitely seeing more of the still happy, still good guy CM Punk, but more of a callback to the old pissed off CM Punk.
More of a wrestling character and less of just
Yes.
him speaking from the heart.
Yeah, more of a wrestling character and less of him as a UFC character.
yes, the UFC Phil Brooks.
The UFC Phil Brooks, good lord. I'm just happy to be here. Respect to everybody. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What are you doing?
We have a comment in the Discord that says, so looking at my guide for Friday, does TSN really need to air the same CFL game on 3 of their channels? The answer to that is no, they don't. But okay, I was going to use a bad word there. But they're incompetent. They're
right.
incompetent. Unlike this commercial right now for Neymar Jr. shaking up poker at PokerStars.net.
This is the real pipe bomb. Just give Eric 3 minutes to go off on TSN.
Fuck.
I mean, can you wait a little bit longer for the Zoom meeting to start counting down so that we can kind of like cut you off like mid-rant?
Right.
My version of the pipe bomb promo. TSN does this Be a Star campaign, but
That's right. I don't know, who's like the figurehead of TSN?
I don't know, Braden.
No, what? All right, here we go.
Next week is the week. Rhodes to the Top debut.
Oh my god.
Being accompanied by Ormo, grade 2, 126 pounds, Maxwell, Jacob Friedman, and JF. And before this match gets
Kendall, yes, UFC 266 will be good. I shall be watching. I am very excited to see Lauren Murphy, as always. That was pop just there for Eric. But no, Australia represent Volkanovski. Australia, New Zealand represent, because he is a City Kickboxing, member of City Kickboxing, which is a New Zealand-based coaching thing. So she's alright. I thought her knee was fucked. She looks alright.
She could still walk.
This is a funny one, right? Like, because it's MJF's hometown, but no one likes him. And he's against Brian Pillman Jr., who, on a supercard, I probably wouldn't have put him out here, but I guess you gotta showcase your
Dickie,
young guys.
First, I'm sure MJF would be the first to tell you that Queens is not his hometown. He's from Long Island. I think he makes a very makes it clear that there's a distinction between the two.
Sure.
So I don't think he considers this a home. His character, at least, wouldn't consider this a hometown show. He's from Long Island, not Queens.
See, I forget, like, yeah, where I'm from, like, if you're in the country, it's your hometown. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, right.
Like Australia's own, sort of thing.
Right.
And you guys are getting like right into actual towns, not even like state-based or anything like that. But nevertheless, Pillman Jr. I think is he's got potential, but I think he hasn't been doing this for very long.
Yeah, he's not at MJF's level yet.
Yeah, Rishi's backing you up, Leone. Now you say Australia is not exactly the size of Rhode Island. So what I'll counter that by saying it would be the same in New Zealand, which probably is the size of fucking Rhode Island. But I digress. I think it's more of a population thing.
You know, the X Factor and all this, Wardlow at ringside. Oh my God. You talk about snapping the taste out of someone's mouth. Pillman fires back with one of his own.
Now that is what they call a jaw jacker.
Yeah. Now, this is what... See, now
Would Thursday or Friday afternoon or evening be good for a potential UFC 4 stream? Friday evening would work for me. Tomorrow I'm going to be stocking shelves for 9 hours.
Oh no, we got the 10-minute warning. It's up on the screen.
For Zoom. I thought you meant for this match.
Oh man, I wish.
just nothing but time limit draws tonight.
Oh my goodness, imagine. That's right. Just fucking do it again. Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. Cutscene.
Make me tear up. I promise. That was a wonderful announcement.
Tremendous announcement. More on that to come in the
Whatever.
next months here in All Elite Wrestling.
Fucking bullshit.
Tony Khan is initiating.
Look at this. Roll up. Sunset flip. MJF.
Oh, can we? I guess we can do the entire main card. The fighters are actually good on this upcoming card.
Let's see. You've got Volkanovski and Ortega. You've got Lauren Murphy and Shevchenko. You've got Lawler and Diaz. Is there another title fight? Am I missing?
No, that's all the 5-rounders.
That's all the 5-rounders. What are the rest of the 3-rounders in the main card?
Well, there's the Dan Hooker Nasrat Hakparast fight, but I think that's probably falling apart.
Oh yeah, because he can't. That's right, because Dan Hooker's.
There's Jessica Andrade and Cynthia Calvillo.
Okay, yeah.
Jairzinho Rose and Strike, and fucking Curtis Blades. Remember him?
Yeah.
Got shadow round a bit ago. Marlon Marias versus Marab Develashvili.
Very good. You better get some of these names down.
Now,
Let Phil.
that's
do,
Phil's job.
Yeah, let Phil do all the heavy lifting.
I just gotta be able to spell it. That's all.
Rishi says, I thought Hooker got his visa situation cleared up.
He did, but Nasrat Kakpras did not.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah. Life sucks, and then you die.
Yeah. Oh, very good. Very good.
MJF likes to use that salt of the earth, the Fujiwara armbar.
Well, you know,
Put so much pressure
it's got to suck for Dan Hooker.
on
'Cause,
that shoulder on the elbow.
Yeah.
It's obvious that MJF will take any shortcut.
I don't know.
I mean, they might be able to find him some Contender Series bump fight.
Rishi's asking if there's any talk of a replacement.
No, not right now.
Concentrating on that wrist.
Dan Hooker named a guy who fought on the Contender Series last week,
Oh, yeah.
but yeah, so I don't know.
I can't speak to many people, but given that Dan Hooker is from New Zealand, I have very little sympathy for these people who like complain about quarantine and all this sort of stuff. It's like
Yeah.
you get to go somewhere, shut up. You know, the one thing that you have to do, unfortunately, is quarantine, which you should do. Otherwise, you know, you are a health risk. And yeah, they just sort of bitch and moan about it, and they want special treatment, and it's just like, you know, so the one thing, even here in Australia with the Australian Open, all the tennis players and stuff, and Novak Djokovic wanted a personal estate for the 2-week quarantine with his own tennis court, and the government is just like, I'm sorry, who are you? Like, get back in the fucking hotel, shut up.
We were watching MJF just dismantle Brian Pillman Jr. before our eyes. Insanely talented.
Still couldn't manage to keep fucking COVID out anyway, so.
Look at this. See, look at this. MJF is the scum that is the bacteria that lives on scum.
Match is going longer than I thought it would, given the time constraints.
I mean, yeah. Given that we got 5 minutes left in the.
Knife edge chop, overhand chop.
Hard chops.
But it's probably a good placement for her. I didn't have much hopes for this anyway, to be honest.
Roommate of Jim Harbaugh, Miami of
Again,
Yeah, this was definitely the match I was least anticipating.
because the thing about
And it-
MJF is like he's an incredible promo, but like I'm never really enamored by any of his actual matches. Like,
Yeah, he's a good worker.
yeah,
I don't know that he's at the point yet where like he can lead a guy like Pillman to a really good match. I think he needs a good opponent to help carry him there. But I don't think he's at the point yet where he can get like a banger of a 12-minute match out of Pillman on TV.
exactly.
Like, the match is fine. It's following up one of the best matches of the year. So
Exactly.
Right.
it's kind of the death slot.
And they did try to even space it out a little bit by putting that Punk promo in between, but
But even that was fucking good. So
right, yeah, that probably didn't really serve its purpose because it kept the crowd hot. And now they're coming down a bit.
Julie needs to be very careful out here. And MJF grabbed it.
oh no,
Grabbed Julia Hart, put her in harm's way. Yeah.
what an asshole.
This is how low this human being really is.
This young man has got an IQ, a wrestling IQ that's off the page.
Uh-oh, Julia Hart's a bit pissed.
I agree. And he
Dropped her pom-poms.
Yeah, she's really pissed.
Oh no.
Julia Hart getting in the face of.
Yeah, I'd agree with Kendall. I don't want the women's match to be too short. I'm looking forward to that one.
Oh, come on now.
All-American cheerleader.
Okay. Two-time, but Pillman took advantage
You know who should have come out and made the save just then?
Kane.
Just incredible.
Both very good options.
All you need. And Pillman springing up, looking for the air. Pillman, no! MJF drops him down, the salt of the earth. Oh boy, he caught him. And he is cranking back.
In the middle of the ring, there's the tap. There's the tap by Brian Pillman Jr., who fought his heart out here, but lost to a better man on this night.
Why does her cheerleading outfit say Julia? Shouldn't it be, since she's cheering for Pillman, say Pillman? This makes it seem like she's cheering for herself.
Oh yeah, when you say it like that, she's kind of a loser.
Right.
Victorious here tonight. A smart, heads-up play by that way. Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
We have 2.5 minutes remaining.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
So it's 9 o'clock essentially now, and there's 3 matches to go.
Big attitude, bigger ego.
As long as they don't have like a ton of interviews, segments, other
We're cutting
stuff,
to an
they
interview, mate.
they could get through this without really anything being too shortchanged.
I'm just
Jack
questioning
Swagger's talking.
whether it's been actually 40 minutes since I started this Zoom. That doesn't.
Yeah, no, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a little after 8:20.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I see 2 little boys who are about to get spanked because they've chosen to follow a fat-faced dipshit. Yeah,
Whoa.
Sky, Paige, you made a mistake.
And that's
Jake
right.
Hager.
These two
New York City, man.
versus Men of the Year.
Hardest hitting
Rampage.
toughest town in America.
It's going to be a weird one as well.
That's apropos because Big Hoss and Le Champion are the
It's literally just so that the crowd can sing Judas, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
sticking your nose up
Maybe they'll come out to Hager's theme instead.
nose off like a fan and spin it to the 5th row. As far as your American top team jerk-offs go, bring them with you. Jake and I are feral, we're hungry, we're rabid, and we are ready to snack on some MMA big meatheads in the Big Apple, baby, on Rampage Grand Slam. Get ready.
Go to the ring. 2 hours of Rampage Grand Slam.
All right.
This Friday night.
We have to restart the
1
Zoom,
minute
guys.
remaining.
So, 2 seconds. Oh no,
You
come
gotta
on.
go.
This is bad timing.
Oh no.
No, it's just Malakai Black. Alright. Be back in a second. You can still hear me. It's alright. Hello, everyone.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute title. Making his way to the ring from Amsterdam, Netherlands, weighing 219 pounds, Malakai Black.
Amazingly talented athlete who has really made an impression thus far in his short stint here at AEW.
He came into All Elite Wrestling with a mission, and thus far, he is back.
Alright. We are coming back.
to work.
Getting her walked up to the Nightmare Family.
That was the mission, JR. That's the purpose.
Fantastic.
Now,
Alright.
you mix in the fact that he left the occult, that his entrance is so mysterious, so
Damn it.
damn freaky, intimidating.
Didn't quite manage the people to be back in the exact spot, but
Ah, well. Now you can figure out who we are.
oh no, it's,
Well, they might get confused if they see the guy wearing the Eric Marcotte shirt on the Eric Marcotte header.
they
No,
might just-
I would never wear my own shirt.
That's exactly it. It's like, who's this fucking
I'm just saying
asshole?
someone who's searching Twitch for AEW Watchalong finds this, and this is what they see.
You're about to lose a lot of followers.
It's 705, isn't it, Marcotte?
Yeah.
That's your
That's the area code.
All right, of course. I mean,
It's very original. Oh my god, this entrance.
Oh, I'm not there yet. I still got black.
I won't ruin it for you.
Okay. Oh, I already see red, white, and blue. Let's go.
Good lord. What is he wearing?
Is that supposed to be like a Homelander outfit?
It's a little different.
Yeah, it is.
He usually he has like the proper Homelander.
Yeah, it's not the Homelander. That's just America, I guess.
Oh my god.
Or a reference just way over my head.
What? How long is that cake?
Kendall said in the chat
Evel
saying
Knievel.
that Evil Knievel, definitely what the vibes I'm getting from this.
Yeah, true.
I really hope this is another 4-minute match where Malakai Black just stomps him. We're short on time. Come on. It'll be funny. Sorry, Chris.
Yeah, Brandy's back.
Listen, as much as I love me some Cody, I agree with you 100%. Cody should not be getting his win back here. This should be a Malakai Black win. Maybe it's a little more competitive, but
I mean, I'm not hearing a great ovation for Cody. I don't know if I'm.
well, you've got Canadians like Davey and Braden in there who are a little hostile towards him.
That's true.
But you also have you have like giant WWE marks like John Siino and Fire Frank in the crowd though, chanting Stardust right now.
Yeah, like I agree with Chris. Like Cody losing again to Malakai could be a good motivation for his heel turn. Although apparently he said in some interview recently that he's never turning heel. Who knows, again, if that's how much that's to be believed or not. But he seemed to indicate that he has no plans for a heel turn.
Well, he may be thinking about his political career and how they don't want he doesn't want his opponent in his political race to bring up all the dastardly things he did on a wrestling program. Like they did with Linda McMahon and making Vince get Trish to bark like a dog.
Fucking hell. I want a divorce.
That's right. Your husband had sex with another woman.
Are they
on TV?
Are they chanting? Are they chanting USA? What are they chanting? I can't make. It doesn't sound like USA.
Jesus. The Malakai's eye is getting really bad. Like he needs to get that checked out. Like,
yeah, it's like he has,
week, it's getting
exactly
worse.
Whatever infection or whatever he's got, it's getting worse. Take some antibiotics or something.
Oh yeah, my god.
It's all red and stuff, right? He's starting to look like Terminator. Yeah. Jesus.
Oh, Cody's getting booed. Yeah, they're doing the yay boo with Cody as the heel.
What the fuck? Oh.
Professional wrestling's so weird.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. That's why I like it. That's why I can't help but watch NXT 2.0 every week.
Oh, I feel like you're gonna cave in on that one eventually.
Wait, what is Brandy doing?
Oh yeah, definitely a lot of boost for Cody.
So I sort of hope he does win, thinking that it would be his like big.
Which I get that his presentation on TV is pretty much that of a heel, but he's probably the guy like most responsible for AEW being a thing. So I'm surprised like the crowd would turn on him. Like this is, I mean, obviously the Bucks and Kenny and all that were integral too, but he's the one guy that I see as like this would not have happened without him. So I'm surprised that the crowd has turned on him.
The WWE wouldn't be what it is without Vince McMahon yet. You know?
But as much as everyone bitches
booing.
about him online, whenever he comes out in front of a crowd, he gets a huge ovation. Everyone's bowing to him. Like he still gets cheered on TV, despite the fact that everyone bitches about him online.
Maybe it comes down to the opponents. He's not as cool as Malakai Black.
Yeah, I think it's Cody the wrestler. I know what you mean, but I just don't see him as the. And I think I think they want to separate him from being a guy in the back office. Otherwise, yeah, it's going to be too much. The storyline is going to be too much about him being an EVP and
sure.
I don't know. It's just
yeah. I mean, he's never going to be like playing an executive character on screen. I get that. It's just
so his wrestling character sucks.
Yes, I'm sure that is part of it. But like I said, just interesting is all.
Like Tony Khan's pretty lame as well. That's another thing too. Sorry, Eric. Go ahead.
Oh, I wasn't saying anything.
Right.
Of substance, of significance.
Wondering if Braden and Davey might give up on NXT if it stays this way, not right away, but like let's say in 6 plus months, it's still this way.
I think they are always going to review NXT.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on it. I would probably count on them diversifying what it is that they do. But I believe NXT will still be a big part of it. You know, and like the one thing that I would say is like, without knowing anything, just by being in the Twitch room, you know, that premiere episode of NXT 2.0 did really big numbers, you know, and so there's still lots of interest, and don't get me wrong, it's probably back to normal as of yesterday, but I think as long as there's still like WWE tie-in and stuff like that, it's kind of like John and Way, right? Like for a while there, it was like Raw was just abysmal, but it was still their like biggest, their most listened to show. So it's kind of, sometimes it's not about them, but it's about people probably maybe don't want to watch NXT 2.0, but they still want to know what's going on. And that's why you need people like Braden and Davey. So yeah, I wouldn't count on it at all.
And just to be brutally honest, reviews of bad shows way more entertaining than the reviews of the good shows.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, yeah, their podcast last night was phenomenal. Like that it was an incredibly entertaining show. And also to your point, Dickie, I would say they're also pretty diverse in what they do already.
Yeah.
They do the live NXT review, the live AEW review, a ton of movies, and like they're already pretty diverse as far as wrestling versus non-wrestling content.
For sure.
And yeah, like their review of NXT yesterday was, I enjoyed the hell out of it. So
yeah, it was great. It was great shit, pal. I had to clip, because I do all the YouTube clips of the show.
Yeah.
And I was pretty much trying to tell myself, okay, you can't clip every segment here. Because it was all just funny shit about, it was just like, who the fuck is this? Like,
right.
Who? Lashing out with Laura Lash? Who the fuck?
I was reading John's recap on Post today. Apparently, she's the former WNBA player.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So apparently, like there's pretty like internally, I guess, optimism about her.
Yeah, they do a shit job of introducing people. I suppose again they don't want they try not to make them anything special at the start for some reason.
Yeah, that's yeah. It was such a blur. Like you're only gonna remember like 2 or 3 of those guys after the 20 plus or whatever that they introduced. So that is unfortunate. But I get over the next few weeks, I guess we'll see who sinks and who swims.
Well, Braun Breaker is definitely swimming for me.
Yes.
The rest of them just seem like dudes.
Malakai counters. Great counter. Cody counters back. It goes right back to the leg. Smart wrestling back.
Where are we at? What's this has definitely been more than their first match, and Cody's definitely got more offense in.
Yeah.
But I'm having my concerns.
Great counter by Malakai Black, using Cody's momentum against him. If that base leg of his, that left leg of his, is taken out of this match, Malakai's going to have to alter course here.
Yes, Kendall, I like Braun as well. I hate the name. It's just stupid. Same with Von Wagner.
Wait a second.
Von Wagner.
Going for crossroads. Malakai countered with that high
What
kick to the
about
eyes. Cody counter.
Woke Joe Gacy is also my Crossroads.
I guess that beats Master Watto.
And the crowd goes wild, kicking out. Get off the apron, Arn. What are you doing? Yeah, Paul Turner's like, what the fuck? Paul Turner, get him out of here. What?
What just happened?
What is he doing?
Somehow you got like way ahead of me, Dickie. I don't know how. I thought we were even at the beginning of the show.
I think me and Dickie are
Like
at the same spot now.
Arn just got up on the apron for me.
Oh, shit.
So but we were like in sync at the start. So
Yeah, I don't know.
And Arn back up protesting. And
Arn fell off the thing, and then he's back up. What are you doing, Arn? This is...
Oh, yeah, he's having some trouble navigating
he fell.
that corner.
Oh, no.
Arn.
Oh, no.
Maybe they'll play it off that Malakai used his magical powers to make him fall.
I mean, we know
Does
how...
he have magic?
Oh.
I don't know. He's like,
No, that was the perfect answer. That was the perfect answer.
he might have a connection with Satan or something.
What the fuck is going on?
I have no idea. This is kind of...
I mean, Arn has to be careful of those ring posts. You know, they tend to like, they can shred you up. He's trying to like fucking.
Rhodes returns Malakai Black to the
Oh
ring.
man.
Concentrating the shot on the
Yeah, match falling apart.
Malakai and Cody. Oh, Cody wearing
You know what's gonna be worse? Is when Cody
Okay.
pins him clean in the middle. Oh, here we go. I'm going to say this right now. That was confusing. The story is that Malakai Black will resort to anything to win, but you had Cody pushing the referee.
Hang on, I just saw it. Malakai Black has missed now?
Yeah,
Yes.
yes, he does.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah, I forgot you're way behind.
You're in a different time zone.
So Cody pushes the ref. Arn Anderson pushes Cody. Malakai Black has missed, which is only supposed to blind you, but you should still be able to kick out of a roll-up. Like, wouldn't it make more sense to do the mist and then hit him with the
And,
kick?
it barely looks like there's any on his face from the close-ups they're showing of him after.
I thought that was not very good at all.
Yeah, that was a little... That wasn't great. But Malakai won, which is good. Cody did not get his win back, thankfully.
Yes.
But yeah, that was... The last 5 minutes of that match were a bit of a mess.
sometimes pain too. So you keep coming knowing that you see a weakness in
Yeah, it kind of felt right there.
Next week, live on Dynamite. God's favorite champion.
Next week on Dynamite, Sammy Guevara versus Miro.
Championship. And to celebrate,
That should be
we're
good.
gonna buy you a new car.
Sammy's going to buy him a new car.
Next week when we are
All right, I'll be back in a second.
Manchester and New York live on TNT. But coming up next,
Will Miro show up in his new car?
FTR against
We'll have to tune in to find out. Somewhat crisp, but I'd say Elliot, that is. But Malakai cheated to win with the mist and a roll up and all that, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say as well, which is like, yeah, definitely seemed to be playing up the heel, and that was kind of cool. But if that's the case, either have Cody win with a heel move, or have Malakai Black win clean. None of those things happened. Oh well. Was there? I thought there was also talk that it was going to be a lights out match.
Isn't that the
Oh, there's
Isn't
a
that
lights
the-
out match on Rampage. Yeah.
on Friday? Yeah, I think that's the Moxley match, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know. I think it was just rumors of people thinking that it was going to be Cody and Malakai Black would be a lights out match, which would justify why it would be in the main event. None of these things happened, so don't worry about it. Yes, Chris, lights out is the Mox match, but technically that is a different show. You know, there's a whole bunch of people coming out saying so and so is happening on Friday, and it's happening in like 90 minutes. All right. I'm not going to lie. Davey's in the chat saying this show sucks.
Well, Siino's in the chat
Wow.
saying hello.
Hey guys, what's going on?
I remember
Ron
these
Breaker in the
guys.
main event. I mean, one can only hope, but
Yeah.
I think I might put on last night's NXT 2.0 to kind of cleanse my palate of this mess.
I mean, people are shitting on NXT 2.0, but ratings have been significantly up since Braun Breaker made his debut over the past 2 weeks. So
Numbers don't
he
lie.
seems to be the common denominator.
The numbers don't lie, and hopefully we'll get Bron Breaker telling us about how the numbers don't lie significantly. No worries, Davey. Have a great one, and yes, as you say, it stang.
Yeah,
He still
enjoy,
has, like-
enjoy the rest of the night, guys.
He still has like 3 hours left of wrestling to watch.
Oh yeah. Yeah, luckily I get to bugger off and have
Yeah.
a nap or something.
Get ready for Tamatonga versus Yuji Nagata or whatever.
At least it's not Tamatonga versus Bushi or something. I mean,
I actually hold on. No, I wish it was Tamatonga versus Yuji Nagata. That would probably be fun. No, it's Tangaloa versus.
oh,
Yuji
of course,
Nagata.
yes.
Shout out Yuji Nagata.
Right,
He's great.
FTR with the NWO inspired gear,
with Tully Blanchard, and now you see the
which is
restart
very
of a
odd.
completely different chapter in the history of Sting.
Which is very odd.
Via Tully Blanchard, buddy. Oh, not gonna work on the icon.
Are we getting Sting's music? Yes.
I'm just gonna close out my stream and reopen it and see if that makes like maybe I was buffering for a little bit.
Do you not
and
have
fell a little
TNT?
behind.
You like
I don't have cable, so I have Sling TV,
Yeah.
which has TNT as part of the package, but it's
Gotcha.
on since it's streaming, it's on a delay.
gotcha.
So let me just I'm just gonna see if maybe this, like I said, maybe I buffered for a little bit or something.
Yeah, you're like, see, I feel like you're further behind now than you
Yeah,
were.
Sting just walked out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well,
The match is already over, man.
yeah, that's right. Cody won for some reason.
From Seattle, Washington, weighing 175 pounds, Darby.
I fell.
Darby Allin. With his eyes.
Well, you know, brothers in pain, absolutely. Little fist bump there, and here they come. This is what FTR and Tully wanted. They're getting it.
You know, ever since Davey mentioned how Darby Allin and Gigi Dolan look alike, I really can't get that out of my head every time I see one of them.
True.
I definitely see it, and it's a little haunting.
After last night, though, I can say that their promo ability is completely different.
Before this match gets too far underway, I want to remind everybody that AEW will be returning to the James L. Knight Center in Miami, Florida. Friday,
Darby has a top tier theme.
Rampage debut, and then Saturday, October 16th.
I would agree with that.
Tickets for both events on
I feel sorry for Mikey Ruckus sometimes. All the top tier AEW things are not his. He's got Adam Cole. He's got the Kenny Omega track, which is his. I think lots of people don't think it is, but it is. And that's really it.
Oh shit, I forgot to run a fucking ball.
Although of the recent signees, I think Ruby Soho has by far the best theme
Sure.
over Danielson and Cole. Hers is awesome. The other two, I'm very, very meh about.
I like the Adam Cole theme. The Brian one makes me laugh.
Yeah, the Brian one is good. It's just weird for him.
The old dog, he's still got plenty of fight in him. He's strong.
Too close to the corner. Dax luring him in. That's why I was saying stay back.
FTR very opportunistic here. And Darby's got to get control of his emotions because he's helping facilitate this double team.
I got them both. One down.
I'm looking at the Rampage card real quick, but I'm just thinking, are Santana and Ortiz on Friday?
I thought they were in a 8-man with.
Well, here he is, boys.
Oh, here we go.
So, yes, people are confirming they're in an 8-man.
Okay. With
Very heads up move by FTR. They go right
is
back
that
to
with
the corner. And now
no, because Christian
Best friends? No, Lucha Bros against
Oh,
Butcher
are-
and Blade. And,
against HFO, right?
Yeah, against HFO.
Oh, okay. Well,
knows as much about tag team wrestling.
okay. I mean, listen, it's a match that they'll probably win, so that's good. But
Hopefully, yeah.
There's Tyler, you had a great point.
Yeah, massacred by the Twitch chat.
Hey, I was not expecting questions about Rampage. That is not the show that is on right now. Talk to me about that
That's
on
true.
Friday.
I was just thinking because Santana Ortiz just came out of their little feud with FTR, which I think might have I don't know. I would have liked to maybe seen that on this card instead of Grandpa Sting, but he's doing all right.
Come on.
But what I was gonna say is, are we getting a Dynamite without any HFO presence? They haven't had a promo, no vignettes. I think we're gonna do it, guys.
Matt Hardy running for the main event.
No, but I guess just before the main event, they will show his face.
Yeah, like the match card for Friday doesn't count in my mind.
Oof. No, but at the same time, when he is completely gone from the show is when you won't see him even on the match card. Kendall's saying they will get a promo on this show. So there you go.
Well, it goes back to this
Ouch.
Yeah.
When the action stays in their corner,
I think Grandpa Sting. That's a rough one, Leone. I mean, come on. Sting wrestling on live TV, like it's
so adamant about cutting the
you gotta wheel them out for special occasions.
They know how to
Probably shouldn't say wheel them out.
time and time again. There's only one referee. He can only be looking in one direction.
Yeah, so it's Private Party and Butcher and the Blade. So at least Matt Hardy, he's not even wrestling, but he will be there.
Right.
I've heard old-time promoters who said, well, I'd like to use 2 referees.
And then we also, I think, Penelope Ford has a match too, I think. So she's an HFO now, right? He might come out for that.
Does she?
Didn't she team up with the Bunny?
Stylistic because Darby's not
I think she's with the Bunny now.
Is she?
Cash makes it over. Look how he circles around and blocks. Oh, look at that! Code red, 1, 2, go!
Ford versus Anna Jay.
How about Dax circles around and gets himself between his opponent in the corner?
Yeah, smart wrestling. These guys are very cerebral.
I guess we just had Anna Jay versus the Bunny.
Very high on their game.
Yeah, well, they're not only cerebral.
Don't think Ford is in the HFO. So I'm just reading what Rishi's saying. He's got some good points here.
AEW's anyone
Ford is
He always does.
not in the HFO, but kind of is in the HFO.
elbow pad of Dax.
I mean, HFO could do with some more members, so maybe they'll recruit her.
He sent to the ropes, abdominal stretch.
Well, they're going to recruit Ruby in the main event, so you'll get your Matt Hardy presence on the show.
There you go.
So he is facing Sting and in the corner.
Look at what a referee is. Rinsler's a hell of a good referee. You can't call what he doesn't see. There was no tag there. But these guys are going to lie about the match.
Sting made a mistake by going through the ropes. Didn't help his partner at all there. There was no tag.
There you go.
Wait.
Good job, Bryce.
So I don't know. I part of me feels like Omega and Danielson should have been in the main event, even with the time limit draw.
Oh, they were like an impossible act to follow.
Yeah, like I mean, AEW normally does try to, like, if they have a title match on the show, they normally put that in the main event. So that does make sense. And even if you're looking at it from the perspective of, well, you know, the crowd might be a little dead after it, even if they put it in the main event of Dynamite, then the crowd is going to be dead for the start of the Rampage taping. So it's even if you put it in the main event of this show, it's not going to be the last match of the night.
Yeah.
You know,
No, I think they made the right call.
I'm not even saying in terms of the crowd. I think even just myself knowing that
Oh, yeah.
just
I kind of
Dynamite
feel that too.
and Dynamite will end. You know, I guess it's
Like,
sort
this
of
has
like,
been a good show, but I don't feel the energy anymore because I got like so much out of that first match. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, that's all I've ever wanted, really.
that was you know,
Right.
And so if you still
was
had
awesome.
that anticipation, whatever.
Right. Yep.
It would be
Yeah,
like
no, I hear what you're saying. Yeah, like it's especially for this particular self-contained 2-hour Dynamite that we're watching on TV. That it's
Yeah.
I'm with you.
an extreme example, but to compare it to that G1 card that we watched at like 6 in the morning or whatever, if you started with Shingo Takagi and Ishii and you made your way to Yano and Kenta, you know, Yujiro and Ibushi,
Like, was there any reason we were there?
yeah, exactly, it would have just felt so much worse. But I'm still enjoying the show.
Oh, for sure. It's nice. It's nice to actually know who all these guys are as well, and not every single time that somebody comes out, we go, "Sorry, who was that? The fuck? Who?"
Oh, Rishi brings up another good point in the chat with the title match closing the show. Do you think there will be a title change in the main event?
I do not.
Yeah, it's your turn to speak, Dickie.
Like, I think they got to have that Britt Rosa rematch for the title. No, I don't even. Rosa may not even win that match, but that rematch, like, for the title, is going to happen in my opinion. So I don't think Ruby wins it tonight.
I agree.
Stinger
But Dickie has been very silent, even when called out for his silence.
I don't think it will happen. My initial reaction is I don't think it will happen either. But then I'm just sort of like, I don't know, like, got a lot of heel champions at the moment. They got a lot of dominant heel champions.
Resilience personified by FTR.
Oof.
Their luck may have just run out.
If Sting turns the corner, it's going to be all over the Scorpion Deathlock.
Maybe Britt loses and joins the
HFO.
Elite.
Oh. My bad.
Oh, Jesus!
Dangerous, high risk.
I'll be there in a minute, Dickie.
All right, let me know when you're there.
A submission victory.
The team of Darby, Allin,
Okay, yep, just saw it.
One of the lucky duos we'll probably ever see here in AEW.
Oh, interesting. Taps out the Sting.
Yeah, that was good. That was better than I expected. Sting worked his fucking ass off. Jesus.
You know when the icon hasn't cinched in.
Is there something? Have they found a way to like just cure like terrible neck and concussion related injuries? Because we've got Sting, Christian Edge, and Daniel Bryan all coming back from career-ending injuries, some of which are in their 60s.
Just no sell it.
Just no sell, yeah, don't sell it.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Great win. Great win. Great program. Hell, and we still got a world title match to come. Dynamite Grand Slam tonight and in 2 hours next Friday night. Rampage Grand Slam, Tony. This past Friday, I was in the ring of the war of words between Dr. Britt Baker,
All right.
PhD, and Ruby Soho. Here's part of that.
All right.
On the surface, you look like every other broad that I've stepped across the ring from. Entitled, self-centered.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, by the time we come back from commercial,
I'm just trying
entrances, it'll be close to 15 minutes probably.
I'd say despite the earlier worries, this ended up being a pretty well paced show.
because you have the audacity.
Yeah, well, like nothing really else needed that much time. Like obviously, Omega Danielson, even if it didn't go the 30 minutes, thought was going to go a while, but there was nothing else on this card that really screamed 20-minute match.
The
Yeah.
best damn thing to ever happen to me.
It was a war of words last Friday.
All right. I'm anticipating a commercial, so I'm gonna one last time redo the Zoom. One last time.
Oh, yeah, that's right. What do we have? What's our time? 5 minutes.
5.5
Yeah.
minutes. Yeah.
Debut. September 29th, Rhodes to the top immediately after done.
Hold on. We're talking about Rhodes to the top. Better just leave it here for a second.
He's starting right now.
I'm assuming they're going to a Rhodes to the top promo, which am I going to get? I don't think so. No. Yeah. Play the game in the Twitch chat. Will Leone and Eric come back into the right spot or not? We'll see.
Of course.
All right, we'll be back.
Sorry, what did you say, Dickie? I was watching this Rhodes to the Top preview.
I'm so sorry for interrupting you. Just go back to it. Be back very soon, guys. We're gonna go. Dun, dun, dun. I'm so annoyed that I paid for this pro license. Paid for this pro license, not even fucking working. silly. Silly. Let's see. Bets in the chat. What's going to happen? Oh, no. I believe it'll be the other way round now. Look at that. Terrible.
Fuck.
Oh, well. I'm going to get my money back from fucking Zoom. Because I paid $20 to get the pro thing. Because I didn't bother getting Braden and Davey to give me their Zoom account. Because I was like, I'll just use Discord. And that went tits up. And then...
Yeah, what a bad week for you for companies not delivering on your purchases.
I'm also still waiting for my T-shirts from Pro Wrestling Tees, which from the global shop AEW, which just gets printed down the road from my house, and it's been like 20 days and no word. So yes, but the PlayStation probably most annoying. Let's see if there's been a call out.
We are moments away from our main event here at Dynamite. A special 2-hour Rampage returns to action to take on Powerhouse Hobbs. Plus, the main event, the lights out match. Moxley, Kingston versus Suzuki and Archer. And a huge 8-man tag team match of Lucha Brothers. Santana Ortiz team up to take on the HFO.
I saw his face, tiny little face. Yeah.
And next week on Dynamite, the TNT title will be decided when Miro defends against Sammy Guevara. But coming up next, the AEW.
Oh yeah, he's really hidden in the back there. And he is not shown with Penelope Ford for her match graphic, so maybe she's only like an honorary member at this point. The face Dan Lambert's making in the back of that match graphic.
I think Ruby's ready. Absolutely. Ruby Soho.
Ruby's new to this dance, but not new to the dance in general. 10-year veteran.
She's not new to Britt Baker either. A lot of history between these two women, Tony. Absolutely.
Ruby's here because she won the Casino Battle Royal.
Alright, the doctor will see you.
Main event time.
It's a bit of a stretch calling her a doctor, right?
Doctor of Dentistry or whatever.
Yeah, but come on. It's like calling a vet a doctor. Like, come on.
I mean, you can get a doctorate in a lot of stuff that's not even related to medicine.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and a lot of people, very angry people last year told me that Jill Biden is not a real doctor and she should stop using doctor in front of her name. She doesn't cure people. She's an educator. Terrible.
What if I just put doctor like as my title, you know?
Dr. Eric Marcotte.
Yeah.
Man,
Who's gonna stop me?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, as Rishi says in the chat, John Cena is a doctor of thugonomics. So.
John Siino?
John Siino.
That's a legit thing though. Doctor of Thugonomics.
Yeah, John Cena is a doctor of shitty indie wrestling matches. As a shot in the dark graphic comes at the bottom of the screen. Every Wednesday with John Cena. Let's fucking go. Yeah.
Here tonight before 20,177 AEW fans.
Glad to see her smile. She had a real concerned look on her face, and I was concerned about her that she didn't have that confidence that she always
Well, I appreciate the sentiments, people from the chat. I think if I had a doctorate in MMA, half my patients are dying.
Pretty cool in itself. Title match, main event. Two great ladies and a great
Crowd is
Including every single
very into
heavyweight.
this.
One part chants Ruby Soho, the other part chants DMD. Oh, nice back heel trip by Ruby.
Oof.
And she's turning this into a dirty fight already. Now we talked about the history that they have. You know, Ruby said to me that she's the one that started Britt Baker in pro
The
wrestling.
poll in the Discord for this one is pretty split.
Oh crap! Is it closed yet? Do I still have
No,
time to
you
vote?
have time. You still
Okay.
have time.
Okay, because I forgot on the last two matches to vote, so I want to make sure
I'm the same.
I got this in.
champion has won 17 of her last 18 singles matches. Pretty damn impressive.
Yeah, 115-day
Ruby's new gear, yay or nay? Rishi says in the chat.
to get out of this
Ruby's gear always looks great.
Yeah.
It's all right. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's all right.
It's very similar to all the gear that she's had.
Yeah.
With the one leg.
Just more denim looking.
Yeah. No, I dig it. I dig it.
Switch, swing and a miss by Ruby Soho, misdirect by Britt Baker. Boy, Ruby is so quick. She is, but oh man, that knee found its mark and that dazed the doc.
Oh.
And Britt Baker.
So I was just about to say. I was just about to say. I kind of hope this doesn't sort of fall off the rails a bit. And as I was thinking of saying that, there was a bit of a weird interaction.
I want them to shoot on each other.
Well, yeah.
If Kenny Omega fought Bryan Danielson in a shoot fight, who would win?
Maybe the ref.
Answer the question.
I'll go with Danielson.
Okay.
He
Yeah, I
seems
think
to be
I'd
a little
go
more
with Dan.
submission based.
I'd go with
He's friends with
Danielson.
Leone Machida.
Okay.
You say he's friends with Leota Machida?
Well, he's not friends, but they were roommates for a while.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was him, Leota Machida, and Shinsuke Nakamura all living together.
Of course. I mean,
Interesting.
that's three people that I expected would definitely live together at some point.
Three people have nothing in common.
No. I suppose they
Machida's
have
trying
one
to
thing.
convince them to drink his piss. For anyone not in the know, that wasn't a random thing. I just said he drinks his own piss. In a one bedroom, I don't know. Yeah, you'll have to ask Brian about that. He seems like an honest guy.
Oh my god.
To concentrate the shoulder.
Harper's got a hell of a task at hand. She's got to keep her eye on those three and still protect Ruby. Ruby cannot defend herself.
Just grinding the foot now on the ear and back of the head. That is a mean streak that you
We're
can't
at 10
you
minutes
gotta
left.
hit, right?
Do we get a surprise at the end of this?
She still has that taped up.
I
don't think so.
No?
No.
I don't think so. Like, what women? I mean, you're not gonna have like Hangman Page come out based on
Or
who's here.
will he?
Yeah,
Right.
why not? What are you saying, Leone?
But like, what? I mean, what women would there even be? Like the Iconics or whatever they're calling themselves now. That one. I don't know if that's how much sense
Inspiration,
that
I
would
think.
make. And
That would actually be fucking awesome. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. I love the Iconics.
Okay, so I guess all I'm saying is, hey, look, for all we know, this has got 10 minutes to go, and then we go off the air. But
Yeah.
They never get an overrun, right? Like they wouldn't.
No.
There's no way they would.
No,
okay.
no.
no, but if it's a Britt Baker win, then it's kind of, I don't know, opens up for an angle, maybe.
It'd just be like Thunder Rosa coming out, maybe.
What if it was a Britt Baker win, and then Rebel, not Reba, and Jamie Hayter start beating her down, and then Inspiration come out for
Okay,
the save.
stop.
And so it's like a 3-on-3. And
What?
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if that's a 6-person tag that I'm really interested in seeing. Outside of the 2 women in the ring, the work rate really drops off when considering some of those other people involved.
Yeah, like, this doesn't sound good at all.
Like, yeah, I'm really dying to see that Billy Kay Reba showdown, and you know, when they square off for the first time.
such a fucking...
Okay, now I want it. Never mind. I want it now.
Such a
Give it to
killjoy,
me.
Leone.
I want it.
Give it to me.
Or I need it.
I need it.
Yeah, sorry, Edge.
I do need to call about those shirts. The red Britt Baker shirt cost $50.
Wow, that's a lot of money. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was like the Chicago Bulls knockoff one.
yeah.
That was a cool shirt. I don't know that I paid $50 for it, but
No. It's not even for me. I don't know. I don't really see this going another 7 minutes, so that's kind of why I'm bringing this up.
I think it will. I could be very wrong, as I often am, but I think they're gonna do it. Oh, look at these shoot headbutts, brother. Shibata smiling from his grave. In LA.
Wait, Shibata's dead? He may as well be. He is to me.
He might as well be. Now I'm sad.
Good lord.
Look at Britt. Russian leg sweep rolls through into the lockjaw. Ruby escapes out.
Ruby, the veteran, had that one figured out before the doctor got there.
Ruby felt the momentum shift. She's got the waist lock. Can she power Britt up? No, Britt hammering down.
But I'm not so sure with that tape right wrist how much effect those had.
Swinging a miss by Ruby. Britt comes around with sling blade.
Great sling blade. Nicely done.
Great sling blade.
Here we go.
Very Hiroshi Tanahashi.
I'm sure. I'm a little behind, so it's old news to you. But I'm sure Davey popped for that side Russian leg sweep.
It was an actual
Yes. He's losing his mind.
side Russian leg sweep, like sweep.
Actually, he was excited when he saw it, and then he was furious that it wasn't the finish.
That is true. How dare they make that a transition move?
Early last year, you can hear Baker screaming in pain. From the
Yeah, appreciate it. The sling blade's a tough move to make look good.
Yeah.
Like, it's... Like, you got to be good at that. You got to be a fucking amazing professional wrestler to make that shit work. Because it's a tough move.
Are you saying that Seth Rollins is an amazing professional wrestler?
I don't think his sling blade looks good at all. Neither does Finn Balor's.
Really?
Never want to see it. Yeah, I don't like it. He has some cool moves. I don't think that's one of them.
Remember when Brandy thought hers looked good? I don't remember that at all, to be honest. I'm not doubting you. I just... If it happened, I'm sure my brain automatically just forgot all of the stuff. JTG did a good sling blade. That was in my dark period, so I don't think I ever saw any JTG at all, ever.
Oh, yeah. JTG is great.
What about we're just thinking about like post-match stuff. What about Mickie James as a potential like run-in at the end?
What's she up to these days?
I don't know. She just did the NWA.
Oh god.
I believe she was on Impact
Oh no.
as well.
Again, I'm just like my mind is searching for like potential interesting people if they're gonna do it. They don't necessarily. They may not. Not every big show has to have a debut or something like that.
No, and I'm not even saying a debut necessarily, but something at the end. I mean,
Just a celebration would be fine.
maybe Brandy comes out and challenges for the title.
Oh man.
There we go. Take my money right now.
Rishi in the chat says Deonna. I would not like to see that. I am not a fan. I'm just not a fan at all.
The librarian, maybe.
Yeah, that's right. Blue pants. Or whatever the fuck. What about this? Ruby Riott wins, and Peter Avalon comes out and challenges Ruby Riott. I've just seen Eric's face, so I better look at the screen for a second.
Is there any significance to that?
Just a move that looked like it fucking hurt.
Oh yeah, that was a bit rough. Holy shit.
I'm real glad Brian didn't take one of those.
Yeah. Were you asking the significance of Peter Avalon and Ruby Riott?
Yeah, like did they do intergender matches on the Indies previously or something? Like,
No, they look exactly the same.
Oh, okay.
I believe even Peter Avalon dressed as Ruby Riott for a Halloween party.
Gotcha.
The Jezebel's on the outside.
I mean, just looking at the time, I don't think they are. They'll probably end it pretty soon after the match.
Oh yeah, look, we got 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure he would have too, Rishi. He's a tremendous professional wrestler.
Shout out Jamie Hayter. You love to hate her.
If there was any question about Ruby Soho's conditioning or perseverance, it has been answered here tonight. Oh, the no future!
Oh, shenanigans.
She's getting kicked in the face! And look, watch out for Jamie Hayter! Oh, no! The referee's back with it. Aubrey can't call what she doesn't see, obviously. And look at this! That's stunned her enough! It's stunned her enough to get into it! And Britt positioning Ruby away from the ropes. The lockjaw! The end could be near. It's over. It's over. The champion returns.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like the end.
No, the end took me out, so.
You know. But I guess it's just it's an unfortunate pro wrestling trope where it's like, well, we want to keep the challenger strong.
Yeah.
Especially because she's just come in. We don't want to beat her like super clean. And the champ is a heel.
Britt Baker, Rebel, and Jamie Hayter stole the AEW Women's World Championship from Ruby Soho here tonight.
So I just want to wait until the show ends just to make sure there's not like a inspirations run-in or something before I give my thoughts on this.
I mean, for sure.
Both hours, 2 hours of Rampage Grand Slam, Excalibur. And then next Friday night, Miro defends the TNT Championship against...
Oh my god, it's Lana! She's challenging for the title!
Okay, there. So I did not have a problem with Omega Danielson happening this soon. I think they should have extended this Ruby Britt held off on the title match a little longer, just because AEW, for everything they do good, they do not have a strong history of balancing multiple women's programs. So now that Ruby has come in and lost the title match in 3 weeks, like, I'm just curious. I hope they have something else meaningful planned for her and not just like going to Dark and picking up, a bunch of wins. Again, who knows where they go from here, but I hope they have something in mind that is meaningful for her.
So what you're saying is that if the inspiration did come in to help her, then they would have had a program coming out of this. So really,
at least you have that six person tag to look forward to.
Yeah, none of the other women get anything still.
Right. Yeah. So like I know there's been rumblings like online today about like them potentially introducing a secondary women's title or something like that. But
you need secondary women's feuds. They have anyway.
Exactly. No, exactly. So I hope she does not like get banished to jobber matches on Dark for the next 2 months, and that she does continue to be a presence on the main shows.
Eric, what were your thoughts on the show?
I quite enjoyed the show. I mean, obviously, you started it off with the match of the year contender, at least, especially amongst like TV matches. I can't think of a TV match this year I've seen that was that good. And it was good to see Brian wrestle again. It's been a while.
That's it. That and thank you for sticking around afterwards, even just physically.
Yeah, stuck it out.
But yeah, look, a good show, and I think at the end of the day, I think this event is really for the live crowd, and I think it's all been about Arthur Ashe Stadium doing a stadium show and putting on the best stadium show, and we were lucky enough to see the first half of it live.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. They're getting a pay-per-view, and we're seeing it in 2 parts.
Yeah, one of which is taped. So, I think, again, if you remove yourself from that and look at it as a Dynamite show, I mean, first of all, it's well above what we had last week, which was clearly just more of a build to this week. So a great payoff for that. I wasn't high on the Cody Malakai Black match, simply from the perspective that it was quite confusing. I kind of wanted it, like, it's kind of like I'd like Cody to be a heel. I don't really like him as a character, all these sorts of things, but remove yourself from that. Like, if you're gonna make him, like, if you're gonna tell a story, just tell the fucking story. And I felt like it was quite confusing, especially with Cody having heel tendencies, but Malakai winning with Mist, which is a heel move. And then even, like I said, doing a roll-up after spitting mist in someone's face doesn't make a heck of a lot of sense. You haven't blocked their ears. You haven't gotten rid of their ability to kick out or anything like that. So one would assume that even though you get mist spat in your face, that you should still be able to kick out of a roll-up. However, you shouldn't be able to stop a black mass. You know what I mean? You shouldn't. The spit should have been the setup for the kick, and then
he's wildly mist, swinging his fist, trying to hit him, and
was it poison mist, Eric?
Yeah. Cody just got ridden off. He's dead.
Right, and you know what? Maybe that's it. Maybe it was like paralyzed him completely. And if that's the case, you didn't even need to do a proper roll up. You could have just one foot on the chest, and that would have been that would have been it.
He made himself look weak.
Yeah, but look, but I think I really enjoyed obviously the first match with Danielson and Omega, but I really liked the Sting and Darby versus FTR, but I did feel like it was kind of like Sting stole the match, whipped their ass, got some punches on Tully, and Ric Flair didn't come out, so that's also a bonus. So
that is true.
All right, well, look, we just wanted to do a watch along for everybody in the chat. Just so you know, Braden and Davey are planning to do a post show at some point. I think they also want to stream it live on Twitch at some point. I would stay tuned. I would stay kind of glued to their Twitter Twitter account, because then you will know when it's happening and so forth. Obviously, from a Twitch perspective, keep an eye out for your notifications and so forth when they do go live. So if you like the show and you're not following, hit the follow button. But I will pass it over to plugs. Chris Leone, do you have anything to plug before we go?
Not particular. I mean, you can catch me on Twitch at just Chris Leone. I am gonna be starting to play a series of horror games leading up to Halloween, which I don't know why I am doing this, because I get scared very easily. Yes. So if you want to come see me like embarrass myself, I'm sure it'll be fun. But other than that, yeah, I mean, again, if you're not following upNXT already, these guys do great stuff. The Patreon for $5 a month, you get a ton of, as we were talking before, diverse content. It's not just wrestling. You get a lot of movie reviews, other stuff thrown in there as well. So if you really like Braden and Davey, again, $5 a month gets you a ton of backlog episodes and like, I don't know, like maybe like 10 to 12 Patreon exclusive podcasts a month. It's definitely worth it.
I have actually, I'm a big fan of your Twitch channel, and I have seen when you get scared for things jumping out when you're playing games that aren't horror games.
That are not scary.
No,
right?
They're not scary at all. So I'm very much looking forward to the lead up to Halloween. I expect me to be checking it out whenever I can. Eric, I know you've got a lot on this week, all kind of coming together and peaking at Extreme Rules. But what else do you have that you want to plug, my friend?
I'll be around, you know.
Brilliant. All right, thanks. PFL. UFC 266 this Saturday. Eric and Phil Chertok will be doing a post show. You can tune in live on the YouTube immediately after the UFC card goes off the air. Otherwise, the show itself will be in audio format on the Post Wrestling free feed after the show is finished. Was that good, Eric? Yeah?
Wow. See, I couldn't have done that. I was just fucking... We got a couple 40-year-olds fighting. Last time they fought, I was in like fucking first grade. We got Extreme Rules watch along on Sunday. The card looks like shit. What else is going on? That's it, I think.
Yeah,
maybe.
Can't buy the shirt anymore, so you can't plug that. And so
no.
I have to make another one. And I am Dickie Bird Media. What's happening with me? Also, don't really have anything to really plug. Just probably stay tuned to the socials. So follow me at Dickie Bird Media on Twitter and Instagram. Might be on some Twitch playing some games with some of these guys. I just kicked Leone's ass in a game of Mario Kart. And I guess subscribers can join into the fun if they want as well. So you can follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/DickieBirdMedia. And aside from that, I can't ever remember how Braden does the sign off.
We're in a pandemic.
He normally says something profound like
NXT
the truth is the
dead.
truth.
No,
and
before
then
that
he says ahoy.
Before that bit where he goes anyway.
Shit.
Yeah.
Who cares?
It's all right. We only listen to the show every fucking twice a week. But anyway.
Fuck them.
Anyway, everybody, good night. Good luck. No? And
yeah, that sounded good.
Yeah, it sounds similar. Good night, good luck, and
ahoy!